Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from B.Invested.com.au, and you might be asking what I'm up to today. I'm driving, and I've been wanting to, reach out and have a bit of a chat to you guys for a little while now, just regarding the state of the New South Wales and Queensland property markets. To give you a bit of a wrap around and a market update, but the most important thing I want to talk about, rents. You are going to make more money in the not too distant future if you own hold a rental property or multiple rental properties at the moment. So as you're probably aware, if you're in the market or got properties in the market, been keeping an eye on the market, if you haven't been living under a rock basically, over the last 12-18 months the Sydney property market has gone up a lot, and what I'm finding currently at the moment is that activity is still strong in the bread and butter areas of property. And I still think that there's still areas which will have further growth, but obviously being very important to make sure you are buying properties that are below market value, and you're being cautious with your purchases, because there is a lot of money to be had, and I'm sure that one day there'll be people that will hurt because they pay too much for stuff that they shouldn't have bought at the high prices. So for my opinion on the Sydney market at the moment is that there's still opportunities, definitely properties out there. I'm currently buying in the current market. We're buying for our investors in the current market, and it's still possible to be able to pick up properties in Sydney for sub $300,000, which give good rental returns. If we look at the Queensland market, if you're going to back a winner and want to find something that's going to obviously go up in value, there's lots of opportunities in Queensland still. And if I was rebuilding my property portfolio today, doing the same things that I've done over the last decade, I'd be looking at Queensland as being a good option, because there's lots of areas where you can pick up properties that have got 200,000, 230, 240,000 entry prices with 280, 300, 350 a week rent returns on them, with depreciation and a lot of upside for growth. The Queensland market is probably 12 months behind the Sydney market from where it is today, from where it came from 12 months ago. So with it, there's definitely opportunities out there to build a property portfolio. I know over the last 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, certainly in the B.Invested.com.au offers, we've made more winners of more millionaires than winners of Lotto have. So there's a lot of opportunity out there to make money in the current market. There's always going to be positive things, there's always going to be negative things going around, and I've seen it over the last 10 years. I'm building my own portfolio, so need to be sure that you're making cautious decisions, making profitable decisions, and ultimately at the end of the day making money on your property investments. With the market at the moment, getting to the juicy stuff, rents. If you own a property in Sydney, your rents will be going up in the next 12 to 18 months. I don't like making, flippant calls out there and calling silly things, but, I'm confident, I'm seeing it. My Blink officers are seeing it. From a property management side of things, there's less properties in the market today for rent. The rents are increasing. I've probably seen rents increase maybe 10, 20 bucks so far, but I think we're in for 50 bucks, 60 bucks a week rental increases across all Sydney sort of metro properties over the next 12 to 24 months. And obviously when rents increase nicely, your cash flow improves, and as does your lifestyle. So if you're bringing an extra 50 bucks a week on a property that's $2.5 grand a year in rents, and if you've got 10 of them, there's an extra 25 grand a year. So for all those people that are buying properties, that have been buying properties, that have seen rental increases in their portfolio over the years, I'm so excited for it. You just add an extra, it might take me up to $1 million worth of passive income after all expenses on my own personal property portfolio, from seeing some small rental increases across large amount of properties. So something that I'm seeing is in the market today. It's hot off the press. I'm talking about it before the news talks about it. I'm talking about it before, you know, other people start talking about it. I'm throwing it out there. Rents are on the rise. So watch this space. What I'd suggest when going out and analysing this sort of information, this sort of data, is to look at areas that you invest in. Typically, look at areas where, you know, you're investing, you're looking to invest in, all that sort of stuff, and look at the properties available for rent. Look at the amount of properties that are there, and look at the prices that the rental figures are going for, and observe that on a weekly basis, monthly basis, quarterly basis, annual basis, and see, you know, how many properties are for rent, see how many properties are in rent at certain price brackets, and you'll see the writing on the wall too. I don't need to sit here all day and talk about it, but I've been analysing that stuff for probably, you know, 8 years of the last 10 years that I've been investing. So happy days for everyone, happy days. Like, maybe not if you're a tenant or you're renting and you don't have property, but, you know, for us property investors out there, it's going to be, you know, good times ahead. And just on the last thing, I'm going to throw my 2 cents in about interest rates. You know, I'm never here to give you financial advice and tell you what to make as a financial decision, whether you should, you know, do one thing or the other. But I'm going to be controversial here and just say interest rates at the moment, people are thinking they might go up, they will go up, whatever the case is. Currently, as I said beforehand, June 2014, the interest rates have been stable for the last few months. I personally think interest rates will not go up. I think it's a definite not go up for the remainder of 2014. If anything, I think they could come down 1/4 of a basis point. Don't ask me why. I've got my own reasons behind it. I believe that if it's going to go anywhere, it will come down 1/4 of a basis point. It will not go up, you know, by 1/4. But probably 80% chance it'll stay on hold for the remainder of 2014. 2015, probably up until about middle of for the next 12 months, I reckon it'll stay fairly stable to where it is. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents worth. And I think that's enough for me today, and we'll catch up shortly. Have a great day. Happy investing. See ya.